Hey, big boy. What's up, big boy? Alright, let's get into, yeah, just some base XE, Hog XE here. Rip the XE nerf. Let's get right into it. Oh, Mr. Diego Alejandro. Alright, so we had Golem and Sparky on the banner. So we may be in for something quite diabolical. Alright, I'm just gonna have to rocket that. Yoink! There we go, nice, nice. Fire Clapper in the back. Alright, so he might just be playing like Hog EQ. It might not be anything too crazy. Alright, I'll just take the log. I'm not gonna actually try to get King up because there's no real point. I'm just gonna Tornado the Hog to King Tower next time anyway. Let's go Ice Spirit high. Alright, I'm gonna go about. Okay, I feel like that was a waste by him, but there we go. Alright, we'll just get the simple activation, then I'm gonna go Hog opposite. Late log for the Skellies. Hey, how's everyone doing? Glad to see y'all joining in. Yeah, this is just the first game, so we just started. Y'all didn't miss anything crazy. Yeah, he's already getting mad. Alright, we're gonna go like this. So I am gonna have to take a hit, unfortunately, from this hog. Rip the, oh, we took two. Rip the nerf. Wow. Yeah, because if y'all remember, like, a couple seasons ago, they took the, here, I'll get some cheeky damage here. They also nerfed his knockback range or damage, whatever. How much it physically pushed things back, so especially with this new like nerf, it just makes defending hogs even harder. So that's why I was thinking actually I might end up putting like cannon instead. Okay, that I was gonna say that shouldn't get a shot, but we'll see. Because as y'all saw there, it's like sometimes you get to a point where you just have to rock it. I'm going to NATO this up, and then I'm going to log. Does that counter it? Okay, nice. We didn't take a hit there. Nice, nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if XE was going to block the hog, so that's why I didn't just NATO it to King. And this is a matchup as well where we can kind of play hogs more aggressively because he's got to go Tesla every single time, so. I would have potentially tornadoed the Clapper there, but the reason I didn't is because I'm going to need it for the hog. There we go. I'm doing good, bro. I appreciate you. How are you doing, Paris? Or Paras? Is that how you say it, maybe? I think we'll just take a log here. Just on the Clapper. He's definitely... Yep, there it is. Okay, nice. And we actually didn't take a hit that time. I was trying to see if I need it. I'm going to NATO this Clapper here. Just to kind of get it out of the way. But... oh, I'm going to have to go like this. And also log. And then I'm going to Ice Spirit. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. If he goes Mighty... nah, I'm just going to go Goblins. Then I'm going to hover Valkyrie. And this way, if he tries to go hog, opposite, then, oh, come on, XE. That's fine. That's fine. Nice, nice. Just yoink this to king here. Go ahead with the rocket over there. Valkyrie high. I just Evo sold. Yeah, I should have been throwing rockets earlier. What happened was the tornado, it actually pulled the fire clapper across the bridge. I didn't intend for that to happen, but yeah, man. There's not really too much of us Hog XE players. But anyway, that was our first game, so that's a great warm up. That was my first loss, unfortunately, of the ranked push, but no problem. All right, Chef Tower. So typically this is gonna be like Golem, I would say. And I am gonna spend that extra elixir on the Ice Spirit just because I don't want to take all that damage on my tower. Gonna wait. Okay. I'm gonna go XE like so. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna go Valkyrie. And the good thing with XE and Valkyrie is even if your opponent pops the Hero Knight ability, like, since they're splash damage, they still, you know, they still hit. Alright, so this guy has a diabolical concoction here. I'm gonna have to get crafty. Okay, let's go XE like this. Kind of bad plays, but it's like when they have Giant Skelly and Mega Nuts and you don't realize that at first, it's kind of like, what am I... Yeah, exactly. Boss of the mid ladders. It's like, what am I really supposed to do? So yeah, we're gonna wait, then we're gonna throw a log. Now, we haven't seen a win condition from this guy, so that is the good thing, that we can really just kind of defend and just not let him get too much damage here. Alright, so my rocket's not going to kill that. But I'm still going to rocket it anyway. I was just trying to see if he was going to go with something in front of it. But since it's level 17, obviously the rocket doesn't KO that. This guy's playing like really weird. Let's go like this. And we do have to be careful with Evo Valk. Just so that she doesn't end up pulling Mega Knight into tower. Let's go ahead and Ice Spirit here. There we go. Alright, so unfortunately there's like one of that Spear Goblin over there is on my tower. So I've got to... I want to NATO this. There we go. And I'm going to try to Goblin surround this. Hopefully he doesn't get anything. There we go. Alright, then we have to go... Alright, let me log that. Spawn the goblins there. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I don't know. I guess he just doesn't have a win condition. I guess... I mean, he got all that damage earlier, right? Just from, like, spamming. So... Yeah, I don't... Like, what am I really... Alright, let's try defensive hog here. Okay. Like, what are we doing here? what is this? I just don't... I don't even know. I don't even know what that was. Like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Yeah, infinite elixir theory. I'm like, what are we actually doing here? Okay, I'm just gonna take the one from Marcher there. Or I guess, I mean, we took a couple, but... So this, I want to use Ronin, by the way. But I don't have any of the boost potions yet. I'm about to get it, though. I think I'm like, the next tier, I think, is the boost potion. And then we can start running Ronin, because if we had Ronin in that last match, we would have whooped that guy. Because Ronin would have, like, hard countered pretty much everything in his deck. Oh, he got lucky with that NATO. He almost missed, but at least we get a bunch of damage from the one goblin. I'm going to go XE low because he's going to want to spam Hog Marcher at the bridge. I'm going to hover Ice Spirit. Okay, no Marcher. Alright, I'll just NATO that back. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm surprised he didn't go Tombstone there, to be honest. This guy, he's playing a lot more passive than I expected. Usually players like this, if you start to get them, their answer is just get really aggressive. Alright, I will go Goblins. And that should go ahead and take that out. Nice, nice. Yeah, Valkyrie does have, like, a lot of advantages. For sure. Especially with the Evo Valk. But the thing is, if I put, like, Cannon or maybe Hero Ice Golem, then maybe it'll serve that purpose too. It's just, the other thing is, Evo XE is just so much weaker now. It's kind of just tragic, to be honest. So our defense is definitely going to be lacking in certain scenarios. So that's why I was kind of brainstorming on what I could do instead. I was going to Rocket, because I knew he was going to go Monk, but I guess it wouldn't really make sense. I'll just go Valkyrie here, and she'll still splash, even though he's got the Monk ability there. It's quite an overcommit from him, I would say. Let's get ready for the log. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to go with the late Goblins. Just so that he couldn't get away with just, tornadoing that to King. I'm going to go ahead and tornado the Hog right here. And I have to be cautious because remember he has Monk, so... Is he going to hit the ability there? No, he didn't. Alright, then we're just going to go Evo Valk, and then Tornado take it. Yeah, for Swarms we do have Log and XE, and then if I put Hero Ice Golem in it, then when the Hero Ice Golem pops, technically that'll take out the Swarms too, so... I want to get a 5-star of this, because imagine if you get a 5-star and then you could pick between two different things, so you don't get, like, scammed, basically. Yeah, I'm going to take the gold, because I already have enough of the minion horde to max it, so there's no real reason to take that. Let's go ahead and open this. So, yeah, since I just got the new tier, I can take the boost potion here. And then what we can do is we can take Valkyrie out, take out Ice Spirit, go Ronin, and then swap these two, and then put the boost potion. So this right here is what I was thinking of running. I remember one season when I was tilted, I put like Elite Babes where Ronin would be. But yeah, I was thinking we could try Hero Ice Golem, could put Cannon in there or Tesla, and then you could use the Evo of that. But I think if you want to replace something in this deck, Ice Spirit is definitely the slot to swap out, is what I would say. Yeah, Ronan hits, like, while Ronan's on tower, he hits cards trying to attack him. So that's why he could pair with Hog so well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a mid-ladder version of the Hog Xe. This guy too, he's got the Wizard and the Witch, so you know what that means. You know the Mega Nuts is oh, okay, never mind, I'm wrong. He's got E-Giant instead. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so this is where Ice Golem can also help though in this scenario. Because especially when we're in double, what I can do is I can actually pop that Ice Golem ability and freeze his entire push. So, yeah, it looks like we've got another mid-ladder, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know what it is. Like, you get within the, past the first week of Ranked, and then it's like every deck you encounter after is just full, like, menace version. Like, what, like, this is the third match in a row that we've had some diabolical concoction, and the other time it was Mega Nuts and Giant Skelly as well. And now we have Giant Skelly and, oh, I thought I could get that down. We have Giant Skelly and E-Giant, like so in this match, I would say Evo Valkyrie would probably be better. This is wild. I literally all the way to League 3, no loss, and then pull up the stream and we take 2 losses immediately. But I'm not giving up on this one. We'll still, because the thing is, these guys, you can always still get them. I'm gonna NATO kill the bats and all that stuff. Witch is still alive, so yeah. Okay, so look here, since we have more elixir now, I can kind of freeze this. And yeah, tower should be able to take that. We're gonna take a little damage just because, like, I have to get something going. But no, I mean, obviously this one is wraps, but so I would say for sure in this matchup it would have been better to have Valk, but that's only because he had like 3 mega tanks. But it was really the E-Giant because we just didn't have a building, so that it's not really, that's E-Giant's a tough match anyway for any deck without a building, to be honest. But yeah, it is, especially because you have to, so the way that you do it, there's like a timing where you play the goblins. This guy's got level 11 towers, by the way. I'm just gonna leak. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. If he just leave, like, yeah, he's just gonna let that go, so I'm gonna just NATO this in. If Rocket was anywhere to be found, I would have gone ahead and rocketed that, but we're gonna go like this. And spawn Ronin. That's so cool. And look at that. And his towers do like nothing. So if I just spam this, like, what can he do? Let's see what he's got. Heal Spirit? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I think this guy, he must have queued up, either not meant to queue into ranked, or he went to copy someone's deck and didn't realize they were using Chef Tower. and so it just ultimately abolished him. I'm gonna wait for the Archer Queen to rock it, but if he tries to play it at the bridge, then yeah, what I'll probably have to do is just like this and go goblins. Oh, you know what? What we saw there actually, the E-Giant, I mean the Electro Wizard, stunned Ronin before he could get his parry off. So that's why, like, it took an extra second to kill. Nice. Now we'll just go Ice Golem like so. And then I don't think I need to play anything else. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll just go on defense. Not really sure why we're just pecking the bridge. I'm gonna go Goblins, stop him from the E-Wiz. Alright, we'll hit the little goblins around. We are just one rocket out. Oh, what? Bro, I swear, Exy just threw that from, like, so far away. That was crazy. By the way, does Ronin parry... Okay. I guess it's kind of dumb question, but I wasn't sure if Ronin would parry the Evo Battle Ram's, like, charge thing. You know what I mean? How it, like, knocks things back. But... Yeah, he was just spamming. I mean, it was a bridge spam deck, but also he was probably getting a little tilted because he couldn't really do anything. Wamabet. Okay, he had some 20-win thingies, so he'll probably be good. Alright, well, this is typically going to be the Piggies and Marcher deck. But it could also be a graveyard variant. We'll just have to see. Yeah. Alright, let me go Ice Golem high, and then I'm going to go Exy low. That way, even if he were to fire that ability... Oh, he almost poisoned my King Tower. That would have been funny. So, this matchup... Do we think the Ronin helps in this matchup? I'm not exactly sure. I'm definitely going to log this. Yeah, I'm not sure if Ronin helps in this matchup. I guess it would help at killing his knight. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I'm gonna bridge block that. Then we're gonna go like this. Another thing to keep in mind with Ronin is it does make the cycle a little bit more expensive, so probably just have to play a little bit more passive. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and take that log. And unfortunately, the witch is going to spawn Skellies before Ronin can get to her. Alright. I feel like that was a very aggressive bridge knight there. I thought he was going to try to go in. Let me hit this ability. Come on. Nice. Nice. GG's. I'm going to activate his king, but it's okay. I just needed to get that right there. He's definitely going to want to hit me with the graveyard, so we'll just be ready for that. Okay, nice. Nice. And then he does kind of waste his barb barrel, in my opinion. He's probably going to try to graveyard with it. Oh, free rocket. Appreciate those. Good looking out, bro. Alright, let's go Ronin high. There we go. And so that's another way that we can block the bridge. And, you know, Ronin does a phenomenal job at just taking out Knight completely. I'm going to go ahead and log. He most likely will be able to just get another one here. I'm going to NATO this together because I figured he was going to try to block for that witch. So the reason that I just did that was to go ahead and not allow a counter push. So now we're going kind of aggressive, because we know that we have him effectively on the ropes. Okay, so I think I'm just going to rocket this one. There we go. I did think he was going to go with Knight, but he didn't. He just naked Graveyard, which was interesting. Yeah, I'm going to hit that ability for sure. I'm not going to log just because even, like, if I logged, maybe Exy would have gotten... I mean, maybe Hog would have gotten like one, but it wouldn't have been anything major. Alright, let's go ahead and native this. I think we should have it right here. Nice, nice. There we go. So, I knew it was going to be close at the end there, but I knew that I had to attack him while he was trying to attack me. So, that's, that, in some of those matchups, you have to, like, be prepared to take damage. Honestly, sometimes in that matchup, I will like try to dual lane in any kind of graveyard, especially splash yard. But let's open a couple of the chests. I think we have 2. Oh, 1 star. Appreciate you, Supercell. Good looking out. Oh, appreciate. Yeah. That was you. Over time, you learn the tendencies of the certain decks, and so I knew that with that witch, I knew he was going to try to protect it. And then he was going to try to counter push with it, and that really would have been his only chance. So that whole match at the end there, I just tried to keep not allowing him to counter push. Trainer Duarte. I wonder if he's like with Trainer Rain and Trainer Sam and all them guys. He'll probably be good nonetheless. Alright. Just going to go Ice Spirit. I'm going to go Hog. Miner. Okay. Well, we know what that means. No. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have Magic Archer here. He could have Rocket. Okay. He's actually got Balloon. That was a pretty weird, like, you pretty much would never see that placement. Yeah, I'm working on... So last season I played a little bit of Golem, just because it's, like, easy. So you're gonna... Alright. Okay, I thought I'd have more elixir, but it's no problem, really. Yeah, so I was working on playing Golem just because I was, like, tilted, which is always, like, a second deck that you could play. But I think Drill would be, because there's a Drill deck that uses Golden Knight and Exy, so I could do that, or I could use Hero Knight, or I could even play, there's a Graveyard variant that has that. There's like a faster cycle one that has, I think, Diddy Cage instead of Bowler. So I'd probably play that. I always like to play skillful decks. I don't really like to play the, like, no skill. Oh, W bridge block by him. Alright. Just get the easy King Tower here. Man, rip Evo Exy's knockback and all that. Is Exy about to be on tower? Okay. I don't know, the way he was facing, I thought he was heading straight for tower. Alright, we're just going to take the rocket before he gets the ability. Nice, Ronin. Alright, I'm gonna go Ice Golem. And then... Okay. I was gonna do the Xe, like, hog trick or whatever the case, but... Alright, I'm gonna go Ronin High to get rid of that. There we go. The only reason I'm not rocket cycling him yet is... Okay, well now I'm gonna rocket cycle you because, I mean, that's a free rocket. So we're just going balloon the bridge. I'm not really sure what that's about. Goblins here. Ronin High. Then I'm gonna go Hog to stop him from going balloon here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Hog on tower. That's a good game. Yeah, they killed Xe. Yeah, W Ronin. Honestly, W Ronin. I love how like fast he hits too. Especially like that one time he had gotten like frozen, and then he came back out and went ahead and killed the musketeer quite easily. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, especially if your cards are under leveled, like coming down here to the classic 1v1, that's a great tool. I use that on the free-to-play account all the time, actually. So yeah, this is kind of like the style right now. If we really wanted to make it more defensive, we could go with Cannon. But I love Ice Golem, especially when we were able to play 2 heroes and 2 evos. I was running Ice Golem instead of Ice Spirit, because I love kiting things too, and especially with Xe's nerfed ability in general and damage. Especially in this deck, also without Valkyrie to deal with the bait and stuff, it's great to have the Ice Golem, number 1, to protect for Xe, but 2, so that we could go Xe in the center and have Ice Golem kite the things and bring them together easier for Xe to deal with. Alright, yeah, I can put out more free-to-play videos. I actually had 2 filmed and edited that I never posted just because it was before the whole webcam situation, as y'all know. Alright, I'm just going to go Xe in the back. We're going to have to take a little bit. Isn't that wild, by the way, that the goblins target the tower instead of my Xe? I'm just going to go Ice Golem, see what he does. Alright, he's going to go Barb Barrel. We're going to rush opposite. I guess I can log. I don't want to overcommit too much. I could have even tornadoed his Goggins into the log, but I feel like that would have been wild. Alright, take the activation. Thank you, sir. And we're just going to have to take a little Goggins damage there, unfortunately. If I had Ice Spirit, though, that would have been clutch, because I could have killed it. I'm going to have to let the E-Spirit go as well. This is going to be just some kind of bait thing. So, the biggest thing here is just not to overcommit too much in single. And then really punish him once we get into double. I'm going to go Ice Golem low. He's gonna go Barb Barrel for sure, but I mean it doesn't. Oh, he's got his own Ronin. Nice. There we go. Nice. We go Goblins low, and we saved the log. So not really sure why he's laughing. Like we're beating him right now. Another cool thing with the Ice Golem and the Hero Goblins, he's about to try to spam the Goggins, by the way. Let me just hover Icer. Oh, he didn't do it. Another thing with the Ice Golem is when the Goblins are on the other side of the map, we can we can play the Ice Golem and then spawn that ability, the Goblin ability, and, you know, have the Hero Goblins tanked for and like really be a nuisance. I'm leaking right now just because I was at a point where like I didn't... why would you... Like... Okay. Like, even though we just took some damage, I just... Like, why... I have no words. Like, why would you do that? Like, sure, he got back to another one. Here, I'm gonna go Xe here. Okay, he didn't fire it as early as I thought he was gonna fire it, because then Xe would have lined up on everything. But yeah, I mean, right here, I don't like actually see him defending this. GG's. And we just go like so. And just in case, we'll go like this, and then we'll hit the log. The I don't think the NATO was enough. I think the NATO was like 41 or 39, so that's why I didn't do that. Yeah, with the BMers, I typically just ignore them. Like, I don't even really... It depends on my mood, you know? Like, a lot of times I just kind of ignore them, and I don't even... I just pretend like they don't exist. What is this deck? Oh, I put Ronin instead of Evo Valk, and then I put Hero Ice Golem instead of Ice Spirit, just because that left a champion/hero slot. If he has Loon Freeze, okay. So in this kind of matchup, technically, here I'm just gonna go Ice Golem just so that we don't take any hits. I don't think he gets back to ability. So in this matchup, technically, since he has the piggies, Valkyrie potentially could be better. However, since he has the Golden Knight, the Ronin will help out. Go ahead and rock it. Yo, I think... Let's go ahead and hit the Ronin. I think we've got our first chatter in Twitch, by the way. Remember last time I wasn't sure if it was broken, but yeah, we just didn't have any viewers there. I'm confused though. It says AI viewers streambo.com, so I guess it's like promoting stream botting, so that I guess that's a bot on Twitch. My bad. What'd you say, bro? Let me look. Let me look. Why the WoW? Oh, I forget. I forget. It might have been if he like spammed the bridge or something. Go ahead, hit that dash. Okay, he actually didn't. If he has Evo Pigs, I think they're coming up here. So we'll have to save the rocket. We'll go Xe. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm going to go Ice Golem. And that's going to allow Xe to do more to that. Now I would like the Ice Golem to die so I can get a fat rocket here. I'm going to NATO just to make sure we get all the little Piggly Wigglies. But I probably didn't need to. I think if I didn't, though... I'll tell him thanks. I think he was being genuine. If I didn't, I think one of the piggies might have snuck to tower. Alright, so I'm going to go Ice Golem here, because I think he's going to try to snipe. Okay, I thought he was going to try to snipe again with the Musketeer, but he actually didn't. Alright, now I'm definitely going to rocket that. And we get the pigs in there. Okay, I should have held off on that log for a second. And then I could have got the Tesla in it, but it's really no big deal. Yeah, he's plotting now. Let's see. And he just keeps lightning my stuff here. I think I'm gonna try to push him opposite. Yeah, if I go hog opposite, the reason that I can do this is because he has to Tesla. So he's got to spend 4 elixir every time I do that. I'm gonna go with the log. Nice, nice. I'll go Ice Golem high just to make sure that Bowler doesn't... yeah, so that we don't have to deal with any tricks there. Alright, let's get another NATO. Spawn the goblins. Nice, Xe... okay, Xe was on tower. I was gonna predict them again, but... okay. So the problem now is I'm gonna have to start rocket cycling. So I really have no other choice here but to do that. I'm gonna go Goblins high because I know he wants to hit that ability. Nice. Went with the Goblins around to lightning block, but I didn't think he was going to back to it in time. Yeah, lightning is annoying. Yeah, 2 times. I almost got him 3 times. I knew he was going to do it, but... you know, what's crazy, by the way, about the lightning is there's people that were telling me that they think lightning should kill Xe. I'm like, could you imagine if lightning killed Xe? Like, our deck would be cooked. We would be cooked. There's just no way that should be the case. What's up, people? Hi, bud. Let's do multiple. Alright, we just had to donate a little bit there. Alright, let's get into another one. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. See, the issue has become, in the state of this game, people think that they should just be able to like spam the bridge and then lightning everything and, you know, take out every potential counter push, you know. Does he have Graveyard? Okay, he's gonna have Clone. Dude, one of those bats is gonna cook me. I don't... okay, I'm gonna have to go Ice Golem here. Alright, we're chilling. We have to understand that he has Clone. And once we get King up, we'll be good. We'll be good once we get King up. That'll help us with some of those defenses. Ooh, Ronin coming in clutch. Let's see how he does. Nice. Nice. Does he get a swing on tower too? Nice. Let's go ahead and go hog here. And so then he probably has Scar Me, by the way. I'm just gonna have to take from the baby dragon there because I knew he was gonna go with the barrel. Oh my! The nerfed Xe, he doesn't even, like, usually he would push that back. But since his range got so nerfed, like, he just doesn't... Let's go Ice Golem, like so. Now we're going to go Ronin here. Goblin Surround. Nice, nice. W Ronin, by the way. W Ronin. Ooh. I could have tried to log, and then Ronin would have got more tower damage, but I don't think it's worth it. He's definitely about to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, we get the barrel instead. I like that. I like that. Now there's no reason to go hog because if I go hog, he'd just have mini pecker. So like, best case. See, this is why I like Ice Golem, by the way. Like, because I can kite the things together and then allow Xe to handle them simultaneously. Alright, now I'm going to go in like so. I'm going to NATO this just to get rid of the bats. I'm going to go Xe low. And I'm going to go Ice Golem over here just to kind of tank. See, like, usually Xe would have... He would have pushed back the mini pecker there, and then he wouldn't have taken any damage, but... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and throw the rocket. I mean, that's GG's either way. Yeah, the nerf is really bad. Nerf is really bad, man. I saw... There is another guy that plays Hog Xe. His YouTube is called Newax. And he, in his video, he wasn't even using Evo Xe. He started using Evo Ice Spirit instead. Which... I get it, but I think Evo Ice Spirit is still... like, so much worse. I don't think... Because it's 2 cycles, and so many times it just gets logged. The baby dragon is buffed. Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right. I think they continuously keep buffing it. No, so his close quarter range went from 3.5 to 2.5. And they took away the close quarter damage. So, or they took away some of it, not all of it, but some of it. So as you see here, the close quarter damage is 384 compared to 286 of the normal Xe. So it's only 100 damage more, whereas before I think it was like, I don't know, it wasn't 2x, but it was, I think the nerf was around just under 20%. So yeah, this is the diabolical monstrosity we're rocking for anyone that's just come in. Yeah. Well, so originally they were going to do 3 tiles instead of 2.5. His channel name's called Newax, because when Evo Xe spawns in, he goes Newax. So, new and then axe. He has like a snowflake in the name too, I think. So basically the issue is when they nerfed the range, right? It no longer pushes back the dragons. So like the Inferno Dragon, his range is 3.5, so it now outranges Xe, so Xe does not reset it. So yeah. Yeah. That's the name. So yeah, Xe doesn't reset like the Inferno Dragon. He's not going to reset the E-Drag, the Baby Dragon. So they'll just be attacking him the whole time. Like, they won't get pushed back. So that's kind of the problem. Okay, we'll just go rocket like this. It'll push it back so that we don't take the death bomb. Another thing, for Lumberloon, which we don't see much of anymore, we could use the Ice Golem to go ahead and kite the Lumberjack away while we rocket the loon. Alright, I'm going to go ahead like this. And I'm just going to kind of chill. I don't think I need to really do anything too aggressive here. I'm going to go ahead and Goblin Surround, and then we'll still just have to rocket that. And then I'll probably just go ahead and spawn the Goblins to deal with the Clapper. And I'll just get King up like the next go around. The reason I also don't want to go Hog is because I'm fairly certain he's got NATO. So Okay, he's got Tesla as well. We'll just go Ronin. The good thing with Tesla's nerf is you see how fast it's dying, actually, so I'll be able to go Hog like sooner rather than later. I'm just going to go Ice Golem. I'm not going to go too hard because I... Okay, now I will go Hog. Just because I know he wants to spam the bridge. I'm just going to NATO. I mean, Log. I know I could have NATO'd, but... I was saving that just in case he went Balloon, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get back to Rocket right away. Now, if he goes... Okay, I was going to say, if he goes Balloon... Here's what I'm going to do. I will go ahead and NATO this Balloon now. Just because I don't really want to Rocket it. Okay, the Fire Clapper already got King up, but I still would have NATO'd it anyway, because if I just NATO'd it backwards, then... We would have taken another hit on the tower, I believe. I'm going to go Ronin in the center like this. And thankfully the Fire Clapper is not on tower. We'll just go ahead and take a little Log. Unfortunately, Debola was on the tower there. I could Rocket because he's going to Tesla there, but yeah, as you see. But I think that would have been a bit aggressive. Let's wait for the bowler. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm going to go Goblins. Just to save the Log and get some counter push pressure. Okay, he does get to another bowler, unfortunately. Alright, Ice Golem ability. Alright, so I think we just take the Death Bomb there. I'm going to throw Hog now, because he'll just Tesla, but either way, that just forces him to spend equal Elixir defending. And then, okay. I'm gonna, if he goes Balloon, I'll probably Rocket, because I want to save Exy. I guess I just have to Rocket that. And then we'll just go Log. I am going to take a little bit from the Clapper over there. But... Okay, I was trying to do a trick where... Okay, why would you... You spam, like... You spam Exy and Hog at the bridge, and what happens is... Here, I'm definitely going to take this Rocket, by the way. I'm going to hit the freeze as well. Kind of aggressive, but I'm going to NATO. Exy snipe. No way. This guy. Yeah, I feel you. That's why I'm gonna, now that I have the whole setup rocking, like, I'm definitely gonna try to be, much more consistent for sure. Yeah, it's very hard to master, and that's why when there's other decks that appear that, like, hurt our deck, or other decks that, like, appear and they spam Exy and things like that, or other cards in our deck, it then, you know, affects us because then they nerf the crap out of our cards, right? Even like Hero Goblins, when they were broken, I think we could agree that in our deck, we don't spam Hero Goblins at the bridge like the bait decks or the spam decks did. And so they had to nerf it, and then inadvertently it affects our deck as well. Not that they didn't need a nerf, I'm just saying, like, you know, that's how this game works. Like, one deck will emerge that makes certain cards feel completely busted, and then it hurts all these other decks that use them that aren't. But yeah, I mean, Splinter, he got P1 Global with Hog Xe, and that's like first time since Viper many years back did it. Yeah, I mean, you got to think a lot of people in general just kind of like left the game. Yeah, Hog Xe is one of the oldest. I think I don't remember if it was before 2.6. Because I know actually the first version of Hog Xe had Ice Golem instead of Valkyrie. So I think Viper might have been kind of like running it based off of 2.6 and put Xe in there. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be playing some sort of spam deck. I'm going to go ahead and get King up, and then I'm going to spawn the goblins. And as you see there, alright, he's got Mega Nuts. Nice. As you see there, I hit the perfect timing so that all the Goblinas went to King Tower. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit the log here. Just because that Goggins is going to do crazy work. Right, so he is going to have Goblin Wang, so he'll somewhat stop it. Okay, he went Cannon instead. Pretty solid for him. I should still get a hit though. Maybe 2. Nice. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to go Xe in the rear. He's definitely, by the way, if he goes Goblin Wang opposite, I can use Ice Golem. Okay, I thought he was going to spam the bridge with like Goblin Wang. Okay, we'll just go Goblins like so. If I had played them a little bit earlier, they would have surrounded the tower in time. I think I'm going to freeze the Mega Nuts. Just because I don't want to deal with him. So, yeah. We can expect the Goblin Wang to come in, by the way. Alright, I'm going to go Xe in the rear. He'll be able to take that. He should, actually. Yeah, he doesn't. The other day, I was playing a bait deck, and I put Evo Xe up here, and it didn't one-shot the Princess. And so I was just realizing, like used to, with the close quarter range... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to NATO the Mega Nuts. I have to make sure I have enough Elixir here. Let's just go Ronin, and then I'm going to log. I'm making an Ice Golem. There we go. I will spawn the Goblins on the other side, just to either make him do something or take some damage. And then, rather than like pushing in right away, I'm going to NATO, because I knew that was coming down. Let's see. When's his Goblin Barrel coming out? Poor guy. Poor guy. See, Mega Nuts is like so easy to deal with now. I'm not even defending that barrel. I don't care about that barrel. Because he can't defend this. Yeah, that's a good game right there. But so yeah, with the nerf to the close quarter range, no longer will an Xe directly behind the tower take out all the goblins on the Goblin Barrel. So, something to keep in mind. It leaves them one shot, so it's not that big of a deal, but... How far up? Okay, I'm 3 games off the next league. It's kind of wild. Yeah, versus the mid-ladder menaces, you definitely need, like, serious placements, you know, like, especially like that guy that we just played with the Mega Nuts. Had I had Evo Valkyrie, the Evo Mega Nuts would have been a lot harder to deal with, right? Because Evo Valkyrie will pull into tower and things like that. Ronin just completely shuts it down, of course. Oh yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, the tornado placement, it takes some time to learn. I'll show you a trick that I used as well. Yeah, I should have done the piggy emote because I ate him up like that. All right, so this guy's got drill. Go ahead and just get King up here. Thank you, good sir. So we took a little damage, but now that we got the King up immediately, right, that's going to help us throughout the whole match. Let's see, I would assume he has the Hero Knight version, but you never know. I'm just going to go Ice Golem, just to make sure that we don't take a shot there. I'm going to Power Move Rocket, so if he hits the ability, I don't care. Because I wasn't going to push. I'm going to Xe like that, so that his axe is quicker. Okay. I was going to say, so this axe is quicker to take out the other round of goblins. But he actually did a double take when the thing popped, so... I was gonna NATO, like I would have got damage, but I just think it would have been like an overcommit in that moment. I don't know. Sometimes it's like the tornado's worth it because I'm gonna pre-block the bridge. Sometimes it's like the NATO's worth it because you're taking out the troops that you're going to have to spend more elixir to kill anyway. But I don't know. But definitely a double is like something that I would for sure do. But I'm going to wait till the marcher crosses. Then I'm going to go like this. Then I'm going to go ahead and just log. Okay, so does he not have knight, by the way? Or is he just not playing it yet? I don't know. I'm definitely a little surprised. Good thing is he doesn't have rocket, right? Because he has poison. But, I mean, this is a pretty big counter push for him to deal with. Let's go ahead and pop that ability. And then I'm gonna NATO... Okay, he has Ronin. I was waiting for the Marcher. Oh, that's very unfortunate, but... I mean, it's really not the end of the world. I'll just go Ronin high. And then we'll take a little damage, but... Okay, we actually took more damage than I wanted, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to NATO this back. And then I will just go ahead and hog, just so that the bomber doesn't do like a trillion damage. We'll just take the log here. That should be a good game, by the way. But just in case it's not, I'll go with the Ice Golem. I need to learn the new spell damage values. Yeah, Drill is definitely, it's a very tough matchup. I would say, I don't know that he had that much experience with it. But that's definitely a matchup as well where Valkyrie would have helped us. Yeah, the Demolisher version is quite annoying, the Demolisher for sure, but I think I haven't seen it lately just because the Hero Marcher is so strong in general. So, I don't know. I think plus with all the bomb tower that was running around and Golden Knight, people have just been using Drill less, which I'm not complaining about for sure. Because with Hog Xe, a lot of our matchups are already tough. So when one of our tough matchup leaves the meta, like obviously that's a good day for us. Okay, I'm like quite far from getting all of these still. And then I do have all this, but I usually save that for like a pass opening video, and then I just yap about something. Rose said after the stream, people gonna go Clash and then minus 100, then good night, I'm people. Yeah, I feel that, bro, for sure. Let's see if he's got Balloon. This is another thing that is great. Because if they have Balloon and you rock it, it baits them into just ballooning the bridge, and then you can just NATO it to King and just take the one hit. I'm going to go Ronin because he's almost certainly going to want to go like Mega Nuts or P.E.K.K.A in front. Okay, he didn't. Let me go Ice Golem. Oh, okay, just a split second late there, but the tower is on Witch, which is nice. Okay, so he's got... I'm so confused. He's got Musketeer, Witch, Exy, Ram Rider. Mega Nuts. There's the Mega Nuts. We knew the Mega Nuts was coming. All good. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the swing was going to kill all the minions or not, but Ronin will be able to tank for them. I'm not going to go hog here because I'm pretty sure like I'll be able to just abolish him once we get into double. So I don't want... I would hate to overcommit right now. Actually, I lied. I'm just going to go hog. I won't go Ice Golem with it because he should be far away from his Evo Xe and his Evo Mega Nuts. So we'll just prepare to rocket. Okay. Instead of rocketing, we'll just let the tower handle this, hopefully. Dude. Evo Witch just, like, does not die. I'm gonna go Ronin before, just to tank. He's most likely gonna go Mega Nuts, don't we think? Or no? Okay, he doesn't have Evo Xe, which is good. Okay, I'm going hog right now just because I want to cycle back. Typically, I wouldn't advise that in that situation, but it actually worked out. Okay, and then I'm just going to rocket this. He'll probably go Mega Nuts the bridge. Okay, he goes Witch, actually. Yeah, I think Valk with Ronin could definitely work pretty well. There was a deck Surgical Goblin was playing, which was like Mega Knight. Here, let me go ahead and freeze that, and then I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna hit a log as well to just go ahead and reset that. And then we are just one rocket out. Nice, solid. Yeah, Surgical Goblin was showing a deck that had Mega Nuts and Ronin, and that would be terrifying. Players like that definitely he might have had pulled the Boss Bandit out of nowhere there. Yeah, XE value for sure. It is very satisfying when he just like obliterates everything. Oh yeah, Soul Hunter 2.6 it's an even tougher matchup now, I'd say. Used to prior Viper was saying it's like a 50-50. But for sure I would say it's like a bit harder now because we have to put more in for defense to like completely stop the hog. The opponent's hog, right? Because they can just keep hog fireballing on our XC and stuff, and yeah, so it's treacherous. But yeah, we are one game off of League 4. We're on like a 8 or so win streak, so expect the game to cook us a hard counter, which is I think what we're dealing with here. I think it's going to be the Marcher. Yeah, I think it's going to be Marcher Bomb Tower. He's got Ronin though, so another thing with Ronin, by the way, you can just get King up off of Ronin. And then I'm going to go hog opposite, and I could log for the spears, but I didn't think it was necessary. Okay, so I think he's got Hunter instead of Marcher, which I'm not complaining about at all. Let me go Ronin off to the side to take care of the ball breakers and not let the Hunter get too much damage. He might have gotten like a couple little sprays off the side. Okay, so this is another instance where Ice Golem helps out a lot because I can kite them all together. This is what I was talking about earlier. Kiting the recruits together and then just having Xe sit down low. Okay, so this is actually not like the deck that I thought it was. Although there was like a wild deck like this that had E-Giant in it, and I just hope that that is not this, because it's pretty wild if it is. But look at that Xe value for sure. Okay, he's going to want to go Ball Breakers. Okay, Ronin actually didn't survive, so he didn't do that. Yeah, that's the other thing with 2.6. They can just, like, even if you outcycle or whatever, like, there's technically no outcycling because all they have to do is play Ice Golem, Skelly's Ice Spirit, and, you know, they're pretty much back. Alright, I'm gonna go Goblins in the center. Oh, okay, I should have known he was gonna try to do the Ronin there. I'm gonna go ahead and just NATO all this back. We're gonna wait a second. Okay, we're gonna take a little damage there, just because I wasn't fully paying attention, but it's no big deal, because that was just as a result of, like, his Evo Ball Breakers. Oh my god. His Evo Ball Breakers, and I knew that I couldn't play the Goblins right away, so the Ronin snuck to tower. Okay, we're gonna hit a little log. Then I'm gonna hit a pre-NATO here. There we go. Exy gets a shot. Solid. I'm gonna go my own Exy again, because I thought he was gonna go Ball Breakers. Okay, now we're gonna go aggressive. And this should be the kill shot. See, now I get to play a little brain dead, you know? They want to nerf my Exy, I get to play a little brain dead, spam that little Ice Golem ability. Yeah, that was a good prediction about him. He played it well at the end there. If I was paying more attention, I would say if I wasn't that much in the lead, I probably could have stopped it, but realistically it doesn't matter too much. We are League 4 now. Yeah, that's so with the miner, you really just have to be careful about that once you play when you play versus balloon, because they will try to catch your Exy all the time. But a lot of times when that happens, you can just understand that they're going to do that, and you can play your Exy accordingly, play him high, or you can just NATO everything together. Yeah, Ice Golem and Hog is a cheat code, and that's why I think when Viper put Valkyrie in this deck, he would use it with Hog still in front. But as we know, especially if we're defending with Valkyrie, a lot of times she doesn't really survive to counter push, or if she does, like, a counter push with Valkyrie, Exy, and Hog is quite expensive, plus NATO, so that rarely happens anyway, whereas a 2 Elixir Ice Golem I feel like is much more realistic. Although, of course, the Valkyrie does kill things. Yeah, let's get in another one. Would you guys like to see some free-to-play, or no? Because I think 2 games off of 10,000 trophies on the free-to-play. I will log this, by the way. I'll wait till the last second to get the second Fire Spirit, just because I didn't want that to hit my tower. Okay, I wasn't sure if Exy hits both of those there, but I will go ahead and just play Ronin. Just so that we don't take... Alright. Alright, what? Okay. I'm going to go Ice Golem in case he plays anything in front. Now, a lot of people in that scenario would just go Hog opposite. But you have to understand, like, if I would have gone Hog opposite there, there's a very real possibility that I would not have had the Elixir to defend that. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this in. There we go. See, like, he overcommitted, and then he saved up for the Furnace, and I just NATO'd it. Exy killed it. I'm going to play Ronin, because I knew he was going to hit the ability, and if I had gone to Goblins, then we would have taken a lot of damage. Now, it would be nice to have Ronin for his lumberjack that he's about to spam. But I have Ice Golem, so. Plus he did just burn his arrows, by the way. I'm gonna sit here and leak because I don't have a proper play right now. Alright. I'm gonna go Ice Golem just to go ahead and get some like pre-tankage. And then we're gonna try to cycle to an Evo XE. If he goes Lumberjack, I'll probably go Hog. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm gonna go with another Ice Golem here. And technically I could have rocketed that Furnace, but since it was on the opposing side, we didn't really have much value for that. Xe should still clean this up. If I take a little damage, it doesn't, like, yeah. I mean, that's already a good game. Yeah, I could have rocket NATO'd, but I was trying to get back to another Xe. Just to make sure. I'm not, like, sure why he did that. He doesn't even have time to get to the bridge, even if he tried. Oh, in free-to-play... Yeah, it was crazy. In the free-to-play, what do I use? I use like a kind of Hog Xe abomination, you could say. Let's see. So, I use Golden Knight, Ronin, Fireclapper, you know, this whole thing. Or I have a version that's... like this. Then I had one that had Valkyrie and Dark Prince in it. Of course, you could do the Boss Bandit one. I don't like play that though. I think I've typically... Oh yeah, I could play Hog EQ or Hog Lightning technically, but yeah. So this is pretty much what I'd be playing right here. But so yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know. We could just snag 10k real quick. Is that what you guys want to see? Or y'all want to see me keep pushing ranked a little more? Alright. I'll go ahead and boost Ronin. And Fireclapper? Yeah, we'll boost her too. Why not? Alright, we've got Mr. Pummix. Honestly, so when I was pushing my main account, when I got back into the game and I was pushing it, around this range, I was seeing so many bots all the time, bots. And then now on the free-to-play, I don't even remember the last time I played a bot. Okay, so that one, I was able to play the NATO differently just because he played it in the back, but... Oh yeah, I could go... You want me to do Trophy Road on like the main account? Or are you talking about like ranked? Yeah, honestly, on this account here at 10k, it's pretty much all cards that's... Here, let me go Fireclapper in the rear. Take it. Bang. Alright. Oh, you guys want a 1v1? Yeah, I mean, we could. There's, you can join the clan, by the way. There's, like, space there. It's called It's called America's Finest, by the way. I'll show you guys right after this match. It's an easy rocket. My rocket's level 13 though, so I think it still kills it. Nice. See, that's what I thought. Like I thought I would face a bunch of bots, but I really don't like face bots. It's usually over-leveled like emote spammers. But that could just be okay. What? I've noticed this too. You get King Tower activated, and then they start like throwing goblin barrels at the King Tower, thinking they're gonna 3-crown you. And it's like, yeah, maybe if you had like a clone or rage or, you know, mirror. All right, play that witch. I'm gonna let that do its thing. He played the witch too late. Unfortunately, Xe died. I thought he was gonna live, but that's fine. We got another Xe. Yeah, I don't. Let's just go Gold Knight to stop that over there. The good thing with this combo is it's going to shut down his barbs really well. I'm just going to kind of let Fireclapper handle that. Nice, nice. We got the oily men. Shout out to Alt. We got the oily men down. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that ability, take out the Skellies so that Ronin can get in there. And then let's do the little trick. So that puts Xe right in front and just like rushes to tower. And as you see, that's just good game right there. Yeah, a lot of people, especially like the better players, when they see you NATO the barrel, they'll start, you know, switching placements and things like that. But these guys, a lot of times, they don't really know all of that yet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go flying. Alright, so, yeah, this is the clan, America's Finest. You'll see Trey and then my main account's number 2 right there, if you want to join. There's no like, apostrophes or any of that, it's just America's Finest. Okay, yeah. We'll do, after I hit 10k, then we'll do the 1v1. Mr. Randeep. Let's see what he's got. I think he had a witch on his banner, so... Another thing with the like, mid-ladder players, whatever you want to call them, they'll show you what they're going to be playing right on their banner. This guy's level 15 with level 12 towers. What's going on with that? Is this a Smurf account? Does this just mean that he's upgraded a whole lot of his cards? And he just forgot to, like, upgrade the towers too? Alright, I'll just go ahead and get the king up here. And then I will go aggressive just because, since he's got Elixir Golem, we basically get free Elixir, so... If we had Xe on that first one, it would have been so much easier to stop. But, yeah, it's really no big deal. Okay, he's got the Inferno. Okay, I'm actually not going to do anything because I might have to rocket his minion horde. Okay, I thought he was gonna play it, and the reason I didn't go goblins is because I knew that he had poison. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the ability right there, just to kind of deal with that. Then he's gonna go minion horde, but I think we take the tower first. And then I have Evo Xe, or I can rock it. I'll use Evo Xe because he's gonna want to push. And so I'm just gonna go Ronin. Okay, now I'm gonna go goblins with it. Alright, he's pulled out a giant skeleton from somewhere. It's kind of unexpected for sure. But yeah, we should be able to stop this. I'm going to try to do it without using spells. And then I'm going to go... Okay, he's got a mirror as well. How much... Okay, Ronin's going to take that for us. He may get to another poison, but if he gets to another poison, then he's going to lose his other tower. So there's 10k. That was, yeah, Skelly, he went straight to the gulag. But, I mean, that's the kind of decks that you see, right? We had, Elixir Golem, Mirror, Poison, Giant Skeleton, Minion Horde, Furnace, Witch. Oh, so the LKF for Bama thing. So LF is like my initials, because my first name's Lake, and my last name starts with an F, and that's what the K is for too, like Lake. And then the 4 is just, at the time, my favorite football player was Derrick Henry from Alabama. That's where the Bama comes in. Because I went to Alabama, and you know, my family's always been like diehard Alabama fans, so you know, it's just my name and then Derrick Henry's number and then Bama. Yeah, no, not Obama. There's a lot of people. No, a lot of people thought it was about Obama, but my name, I did that before Obama, but I do think I'm gonna change it to something with Steel Lake, right? Because Steel was my dog that y'all might have saw earlier when he came right here. And then my name, Lake. So I just put the two together, Steel Lake. That's kind of like my name on a lot of the socials. Obama. Yeah, well, Obama's wife's a dude, so anyway. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. So, Paris, you want do you want the like Hog XE Valkyrie? That one? Or do you want to play like the Ronin Ice Golem one that we were just running in ranked? Protein? Oh, that's just the joke. They say like Michelle Obama's a dude. Everyone calls her Michael. But yeah, if you want a 1v1, just it is open, I think. Yeah, it's open. So as long as you have 6k trophies, it'll let you in. But if not, I'll change it so you can get in. Is there like yeah, there's the tag right there. Oh, and then my friend link. I don't even know how to. Let me look. Let's see. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah. I know how some of the streamers can be. I try to um like be different from them, and as y'all know, I'm a lot more like chill. I'm very not like out loud. Oh, yeah, the cute. Okay, let me see. Fuck. Is it? Yeah, here's my QR code. If you want to add me, you can. Are you guys able to see that, or do you need? Is there like something else I should click? I love Muskie. I just accepted. Wait, pause. What did the names? Your dad. That's funny. I almost reported you on accident. I meant to hit invite. All right, so I forgot. Did you want to play? Did you want to play Evo Valk, or do you want me to run the Ronin Ice Golem in the 1v1? All right. Hi, Wiggles. And then that's y'all can't see her because she's little. You can probably see her tail wagging, but that's the one I call Wiggles. She's a little like pit mix thing. Not really sure. You know how it is when you get them from the shelter. You don't always know. All right. All right, Mister. I love Muskie. Let's see what you got here. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know. I might have I'm not sure what's happened here, but I've got a different deck. I think I have to change it actually. I think I have to change it in like a different setting menu. I thought if I selected it as the deck, it would like let me run it, but yeah, clearly I've got some kind of different deck here. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It just I didn't realize that it was a different thing. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. So this will be tough. Here, let's hit a goblin surround. We're gonna take quite a bit of damage here, but I mean, I guess we're not down. We're not down too much. We're down like 900, but let's see. I think I can cheese him with this because he'll have to rocket that immediately, but the tower's gonna hit it. You see, so 3 of them make it. So now we're even. And he used his rocket. We'll go Boss Bandit in the rear. And then since he used his rocket, we can like clump everything up. And then I'm gonna cheese him here. Rip bro. I'm so sorry. Here, let's run it back for sure. Connection. Yeah, I didn't mean to run that deck. I didn't realize that I have to change it in like a different part. So it's here, let me cancel that. It auto selected that deck for I forgot. I thought just by putting it here it would like change it, but I think is it in here? No, it's not there. Over here, let me see. I feel like such an old head right now. I don't know where to change it at. Is it the Trophy Road deck? Is that what you're saying? You said it's in Trophy Road? Well, cause I already had this one selected in Trophy Road, so I'm not sure like where to change the deck. Okay, all right, I'll try this one. Oh, see it. It's still it didn't allow me. It still did it. Here, I'll let you. I'll let you take it because it's still the Boss Bandit one. Yeah. I'm such like an old head with some of these things. Like I just don't know how to. Plus, there's like so many tabs in the Clash. I don't even know how to change it. Let me look it up. Let me see. I'm gonna search it on the interwebs and use the AI. How do I change my 1v1 deck in Clash Royale for friendly battle? It says, I'm confused, because it says Trophy Road, but this is the deck that I have selected. For Trophy Road. Okay, so so you're saying like select it like that and then go over here? Well, we can try that. Alright. Alright, it worked this time. Okay, so I had it selected as my as my like seasonal deck, but then what you said worked is that I just had to change it to like one of the actual other 10 decks. Actually, not a bad hog at all there. Yeah, that was pretty good. It distracted the Xe, and then I wasn't able to get king up because it didn't have enough health. So that was actually not a bad hog at all. Now the like mirror match can be tough because typically to get the most out of things like our Xe and our Valk, right? Like we want to place especially the Xe closer to the tower. But in this matchup, like I might get away with it here, but next time he'll probably just pre-shot the rocket, you know what I mean? So yeah, see, now I can do this. He should have his Evo Valk, though. Nice, but that's solid that I just pulled it out first. And I'll go Xe. I don't think Muskie's back to Rocket, but I'll still Xe like that. And I'll just go ahead and Ice Spirit, because I knew that Xe shot was going to work. He did the trick pretty well there, I'll give it to him. That was pretty good. The only issue is, like, now you have to rocket this. Yeah. See, that's with the spawn of the goblins there, it kind of cooks you. And then I'll just keep the pressure up so that if you go hog, yeah, you would have lost if you had gone hog. But that was still really well there. I'm going to go Xe over to the side, and I'll just kind of tank a little bit of damage just because I can. Realistically. I could NATO that, but I don't actually have to. Okay, not a bad rocket there. Not a bad rocket. You could have just tornadoed though, and then you would have kind of achieved the same there, but yeah, the only problem now though, yeah. And then this should be GG's right there. Nice, that was good, Muskie. You almost came back there. Good job. Tell you, good game. Oh, hey, what's up, JP? How you doing, bro? Yeah, all good. I decided to stream a little earlier today, so. Muskie, did you unfriend me already? GG's, bro. GG's. I'm not sure if you unfriended me or if if you did, it's all good, but oh, okay, I got you. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do trophy road, or you want to see more ranked? JP, we just hit. We went on a heater. We just hit League 4. So, do you guys want to see me keep going ranked, or would you? No, you're good. One time, so I have another friend on here that plays Hog XE that I just met from. Like playing just normally. It was 2v2s a while back, and yeah, it's crazy. The game like matched me with him. And every once in a while, like, for some reason, it'll, like, remove his name from my list, and then I close and, like, reopen and go back in the app, and it's there again, so I wasn't sure if it was, like, another bug within the game. We've got Mr. Fat Daddy Catfish. Interesting. How many Evos? I'm not sure. I'll look after this. I don't have all of them. There's actually like quite a few that I don't have. Okay, this guy's playing like really weird. I'm so confused on like what this guy's doing. Look at this. I'm gonna cheese him real quick though. Spawn the goblins. Okay, he goes with the minions there, so that ends up working for him. But I need 5 elixir, like ASAP. Not the elixir golem lightning. He has minion horde as well, so we just have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna go Ronin in front. Now he's just gonna get a free. Okay, he went bats, but we still pretty much take the tower. I thought he was gonna go minion horde, but if he does, I'll have to rocket it. Oh, no problem. See you, Para. Where are you that it's 2 a.m.? But yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I try to be like, you know, quite chill and stuff, because especially I know that some of the other streamers in general, they're very like loud and things like that. It's just not how I am really, but nice. We take that out. If he's still, okay, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna wait actually. And then I'm going to rocket like this. And I had to wait, take a little damage, because I was waiting for the minions to come right up. I'm going to go aggressive opposite. And I'll go ahead and hit that ability in case he goes like minion horde. So that way we used his... here, I can just NATO this. And then that's pretty much dead. Alright, now I'm going to go like this. Alright, so we might actually lose, we are going to lose this tower, I think. I could have maybe stopped it, but I didn't want to like waste too much. I wanted to place the XE like this so that I can just easily go ahead and snag his other tower. I'm going to go Ice Golem like this, pop the ability. And he needs to be stopped with that, here, I'm gonna wait a sec, then I'm gonna rocket this. It needs to be stopped with that freaking lightning arrows. Oh, I'm about to lose. I lost. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Nice to meet you, bro. Take care, though. Yeah, so with this deck, I've always loved Hog Rider, especially use the D-pad. Because I was like an OG player. I left for a while and then I came back to the game. And I've always loved Hog. I always ran like a mid-ladder, like my own like home style Hog Rider deck. It had like Ice Wiz and Baby Dragon. And so when I came back to the game, I wanted to play Hog, but I didn't want to play 2.6, and I didn't really want to play... sorry, I had to broke there. I didn't want to play 2.6 or EQ, really. I might start playing Hog EQ, but I just didn't at the time, and I just picked up Hog XE, and I just, like, really liked it. Alright, let me go Tactical Hog here, and that's going to kind of distract that. And then, so we take a little bit from the Baby Dragon, but you see we get a nice Hog hit of our own. And he shouldn't be back to... He shouldn't be back to Graveyard, so we should be good here. Nice. The Ice Wiz is very annoying in this matchup, for sure. If he goes Baby Dragon? Yeah, see, yeah, I can't, because Xy's going to kill that anyway. So, if I would have NATO'd that, he would have just gone ahead with his Graveyard. I thought he was going to do it with that, but obviously he didn't. He did waste his Barbell, though. But I need the Goblins just to distract the Baby Dragon here. I am going to have to let it get a hit. I'm going to go Hog in the back. I spawn the Goblins there. I go like this. And Xyz should be able to clear all of that out. I'm going to hit a log. Wow, Xyz was not on tower at all. I didn't realize that. That's unfortunate. I have to rocket the Baby Dragon. That's just so... Just not what I wanted to do there, but it's just kind of caught in a weird spot. Go ahead and spawn. We'll go like this. Hit that ability. Okay, so he didn't go Graveyard, which is good. Okay, he's just going to naked Graveyard now, which is interesting. I'm going to just go ahead and hit a log. And... Okay, Xyz just barely gets killed. Yeah, so this Splash Yard is another like terrible matchup for us, but usually I could win it. You just have to not get like cooked on one push. This is a matchup where Evo Valkyrie is phenomenal because her NATO goes ahead and just kills all the Graveyard Skellies. So that's another downside when we put Ronin in the deck. But the good thing with all of that, with Ronin, is that we're safe from like the Menace, the mid-ladder decks. But it means that some of our tough matchups become even tougher. So, I don't know. I still like Ronin in the deck. I just think without Valkyrie, like, it's still something that I just have to kind of learn how to play. JP, you said Trophy Road grind. Get to like, yeah, 13-9 and then you drop. Yeah, it's always like... Yeah, it's always like once you get right at that barrier, it just starts getting so tough. I think also... It could be a little bit of nerves kicking in too, I know for me sometimes, but it does feel like, I mean for sure the matchmaking, if you go on a heater, is rigged. If y'all remember the support bot had leaked it the one time and then Supercell was like, no, that's not true, blah blah blah, like, of course. Yeah, I'll probably put Valk back in a second, but we'll just see. Okay. Alright, so I'll have to take, I think, one hit there, just because we didn't have Rocket and Cycle. I'm not going to go Hog, but I'll spawn the Goblins here. That way we can take out the Hunter. Now, okay. Balloon Hog Rider. Balloon Hog Rider Mirror. So we take 2 because Xy's like new whatever does basically nothing. But if he's somehow able to defend this, that is like criminal. Because like you shouldn't get to just spam mirrored hogs at the bridge, you know what I mean? Like that was wild, but now we have, so his Valkyrie's out of cycle. So if I do this, yeah, so he's forced to go Hunter. And I'm gonna hit a log and go like this. I'm gonna try to see if he wants to play Balloon with that, but unfortunately he didn't. This is where Ice Golem is cool too, because I can use it to take some damage. We'll go with Ronin here. Just take an easy little rocket. And then, yeah, so that's going to take that out before. Yeah, I mean, we just have to watch out for his mirror. That's really the only thing that could kind of get us at this point. But I am going to throw the hog just to go ahead and we should be able to get one hit. If his hunter stops it, then we would have to rock it, but it's no big deal really. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to NATO this back. Alright, and he's got a freeze. Okay, bro. Like, I'm sure he was trying to mirror the freeze too. Like that's... Man, I swear, after the first week, like if you don't get to UC, the decks you start facing are just crazy. Yeah, he did. He almost got me. He did. I didn't expect the freeze. I guess I should have. Let's, yeah, diabolical for sure. As y'all know, that's like one of my favorite words. I love to be like, the deck's diabolical, blah, blah. Alright, let's run some OG Hog XE, and I'm sure we're going to face Evo Mega Nuts, since I took Ronin out. But, let's see. Maybe P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam even. Yeah. He just went log. I'll just go goblins, see what else he's got. Okay, I think it's 2.6. Now, I've seen some 2.6 has started to run lightning or rocket. And if that happens, like when I've faced 2.6 and they have lightning, like that is such a diabolical... Alright, well he's got Mega Nuts, so... Okay, is he gonna go hog with it? Filthy Mega Nuts. Yeah, I knew it. What I was gonna do there is I was gonna try to just pull Mega Knight to King with Ice Spirit and NATO. Or I was gonna rock it. But since there was like a gap there, I was like, I bet I can NATO this. If he goes hog, I have to rock it, but I think he's one off rocket. Let me go hog. Yeah, because I figured he would try to predict that. And now he's gonna have to get to Mega Nuts. So we're just gonna be kind of annoying here. Right, so he forced out his arrows. Nice, nice. I'm going to take the log so that I have Evo Valk ready. We're going to go XE low. I'm going to rocket, which is going to prompt him to want to go Mega Nuts immediately. It typically, the menaces, it like makes them like genuinely angry when you rocket their, like, anything in their deck, especially if it's like a beloved witch or something. But yeah, so he does get the cannon down. I just wanted to stop him from actually like attacking. I'm definitely surprised, by the way, that he hasn't like spammed Hog, I will say. Oh, I think the Fireball hit the Ice Spirit, so I don't think the Ice Spirit jumped. Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, now a Hog, which is gonna just force his cannon, so it's no big deal, but I just need to like reset. If they had like Inferno Tower, then we could try to predict. I would love to get something else in this rocket. Okay, I'm just gonna rocket the Mega Nuts. I think I missed. No. Nice, nice. Evil Valk clutch. See, for those instances, that's when I'm like Evil Valk clutch, but then she was so slow that Hog ended up getting a hit. But I don't know. I mean, she had great utility, obviously, but it's just... Okay, and then let's go Goblin's High. Okay, that was a good prediction by him. Nice. He's gonna go... Okay, I thought he was just gonna go Mega Nuts again. So, I'm gonna just go ahead like this. And then I'm gonna throw a rocket, and our mission is just to get back to another one. I'm gonna go XE off to the side. I'll actually go Hog like this. And then I'll go over here like so. And yeah, I mean, that's GG's right there. Nice, nice. I know, it's like as soon as I say, because I'm like, we're going to take it out, we're going to face Mega Knight, right? Like I take Ronin out, and then we immediately face Mega Knight. It's like... But yeah, that was like a 2.6, where he added Valkyrie and Mega Nuts. Kind of wild. Wait, let's hit another one real quick. I got Mr. Trown from Legion. I think he's going to be pretty good, because I think I recognize the clan name here, so we'll just have to see. We won't get too aggressive. But he's going for the flex of the emote, so we just had to... Let's see if he has this one. Alright, E-Giant. The goal, nothing crazy. It was really just to get League 4, and then everything else was just kind of extra. Nothing like too crazy. Okay, so E-Giant is like one of our tough matchups. I'm not going to say it's the toughest. The toughest... Oh, I could have rocketed that. But I'm going to actually just go ahead and do this. Get an XE down. Which, if he has Bowler, he'll be able to just kind of counter quite easily. Let me see if he's got Bowler. If he plays Bowler in the center, though, he won't be able to NATO. Nice. Unfortunately, XE's not on tower, because that would have been a whole lot of damage. He's saying good game. I will NATO this. Okay. I'll just go Valkyrie behind. Yes, if they go with their... If they're, Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna take this rocket 100%. And then we'll hit a log. And then we just take one from the E-Giant, nothing major. I'll go Goblins, but I'm not actually gonna go Hog because he would have just bowlered. Hey, what's up, Smith? Do you play Hog Exy? What deck do you run? Okay, that was I would say quite aggressive. Okay, so he's got Diddler Cage. Okay, I mean, we're still alive though, that's the thing. Let's go like this, like that. We'll spawn the Gobelinas. See, this is the thing with the E-Giant matchup. It's like, it's so tough that, as y'all saw, like, he played terribly. And we were destroying him, and then that one push with the lightning just got us. Right now, just home gamer. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can join. It's just America's Finest right here, and then we could do it. Yeah, E-Giant is a like extreme hard counter. So what I was saying earlier, the only harder deck, last season Hog Exy finished first, but Exy got like a mega. It got like a mega nerf, so it's kind of tough. Plus, the guy that played it, he actually got banned because he was playing. I guess he took over. I think he took over someone else's account. So, yeah, Supercell, when they realized that, they ended up banning him. Yeah, he did finish P1 Global. Viper could finish higher, but towards the end of the season, Viper doesn't really push like ladder that much. Like, you'll see him push up like earlier in the season, but he doesn't like at the end really. Plus, Viper actually almost won the golden ticket. Like, he almost won the finals, last month's finals. He got P3, I think. He only lost to Sub, a guy called Cal Sub. Cal is like, a lot of the Brazilians, I think, are on that team. Okay, I was gonna go Goblins, but I didn't realize that he had that. I'm waiting on the piggies, by the way. Okay, he didn't go with the Evo Piggies yet. I'm gonna let... Okay, I was gonna say if Diddy gets one, I'll let it, but... But we do have both of our Evos, so... The minions kind of cooked there, actually. But as you see, like, he didn't even get the same amount of damage that's on the other tower, so... Yeah, the Hero Wizard's like a nuisance in this match, but it's not like awful. I'm gonna go Hog just to tank like one shot. The minions right there. What does he have minions instead of? I'm just gonna pull this to King. Then we're just gonna go like so. I'm gonna go goblins over here, just to kind of protect the Valkyrie a little bit, but not too much. Oh, the wizard went ahead and quick scoped my freaking Exy. I think this might be my last match because I'm kind of, I don't know. Sometimes this game it gets to be, you get to tolerance for the game gets lower. You know what I mean? Let's go goblins here. All right, where? Okay, so if he goes pigs, I just kind of have to rocket them. Just to make sure, but I can still win this. Oh, chaos! Chaos is cool. Last time when it was around, I didn't really play it, and I played it a couple times this season. I don't know, maybe I could do a chaos video if you guys wanted to see that. Kind of weird Diddy Cage by him. And Piggly Wigglies. Yeah, so Chaos is fun. I don't usually play it, but with this season, now that they don't have the Electro Wizard one that goes crazy, maybe I will play it, just because that game, when there was like the Electro Wizard thing, it just became like whoever gets E-Wiz first wins. So yeah, we went on a heater, and then yeah, we had the 2 hard counters there that we won again, and then we 2 E-Giant hard counter. The Piggies one is not like 100-0 or anything. I was just not really locked in anymore. The clan's America's Finest. I'll show you. It's right here, America's Finest. There's no like apostrophes or anything. But yeah, we could do Mega Draft, and then that'll probably be the last game. But yeah, we could do Mega Draft if you want. Welcome. Alright, let's do friendly battle. We'll come down here. Let's see. Mega Draft. Alright. Obviously I had to pick Exy. Actually, this is only my second stream, but, by the way, let me pick Drill. But I think I'm going to be streaming, it'll usually be earlier in the day. It'll be like, I'd say probably around 11-ish, maybe a little earlier, but somewhere in that like midday range. I could stream later in the night, we'll just kind of see. I'm going to go Snowball, actually, and then obviously Tornado. Okay, I have 2 options for a building that I'm considering. Now, what deck do we think Legend's trying to make? Mega Nuts. Okay. Let's go Diddler. And I'll just take Lightning. I wasn't really sure what else to pick. I have an idea. I'm not going to say it just in case. Alright, we're going to go Berserker. Shout out to Ken. That's Ken's daughter right there. Alright, so the Legend has cooked up a Menace deck with the Mega Nuts. Kind of like a Mega Nuts log bait type thing. So we'll have to try to force that out before we go drill. I'll just set up a little Diddler. Unfortunately, the drill's nowhere to be found, so I can't throw drill. But we'll just go Exy. Because I swear, he didn't pick a big spell, right? Good luck with that? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm gonna go Valkyrie opposite. I don't want to put everything together, or else he's just gonna Mega Nuts. He's smart though. He's holding on to his Mega Nuts. So I can't use drill because obviously if I just drill then he'll just dump Mega Nuts right on my push. I'll just go with the low Xe here. I have an idea. Let me plot. See, and this is the other reason I was thinking of playing drill, because it works so well with Xe. Here, let me just go ahead and snowball. I was gonna yoink to king, but since he had the minions there, it would have been risky. Now I don't think he can get back to Mega Nuts before I can get that down, so we'll see. Either way, we do have lightning. And there we go. That's going to be tower down. And Legend here, I don't think he picked a win con, so he doesn't really have much to kind of threaten us here. Let's go ahead and lightning. Good game, Legend. Yeah, I would say that was like pretty tough matchup for you, just because you didn't really have anything to really contend with. Like my other cards, you kind of had to use Mega Nuts for everything. But that draft was a little weird. There wasn't I think the only other win con was like Giant or something. So, but. Oh yeah, Legend, by the way, you're welcome to stay if you want in the clan. We don't have any too like strict requirements. You just have to like play, you know, not every day, but you know, just don't go on a 2-month hiatus, you know what I mean? Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna conclude this stream, guys. I think that was a pretty good stream, and if you came in and chat, I appreciate you for sure. I'll see you the next one. There should be a video coming out a little bit after this. I have it done, I just have to post it, so be on the lookout for the game. Good game. So yeah, you all be on the lookout for that, and I may be live tomorrow, but if not, I'm pretty sure the next day I will be live for sure. So anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Appreciate you.